folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Heading left after the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights through the tackler. Spinning out of the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 30. Continues to fight for yards. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Hard running there, breaking tackles. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. The back's got it. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Using a strong stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Demon Deacons with 1st and 10 here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholson. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Extra point try coming now. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here comes a handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Back in motion now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll feed the back again. Finds room at the 30. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The offense now operating in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. He breaks free. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. The game makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it's caught. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Demon Deacons will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Just trucks through the defender. Ball carrier running through tackles. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Tackle made after a big gain. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to half. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Wake. Just ran away from the defense. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick it off to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Demon Deacons will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Breaking free at mid. Nobody can bring him down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He flips it to the back across the middle. He can't stop him. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback still with the football. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here. At least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. This offense cannot be stopped. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pitch play to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. 1st down in great scoring position. The Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great 1st step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Trucks through the defender. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. force sends the offense back out on the field now. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it here. Powers through the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And the route is on.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Again makes it second and medium. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick throw caught on the left side. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's another good run for him. What else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Finds his target. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. See what the call is on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The pocket breaking down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And there's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
He stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get the film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.